All right.
It up. What's going on? What's going on, people? Are we about to go live or are we about to go live?
We are live in effect.
All right, we'll turn that music up and let's get it popping. Yeah, baby.
All right, y'all. Night Brothers Intimate and Fashion Show coming to you live once again on this beautiful Tuesday night. All the way from the confines.
Peace and love. Is that Bernie's Taylor in the house already? Bernie's Taylor in the building, baby. What's good? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Hey, folks, how's everybody doing? How y'all feeling this evening?
Excellent day, my brother. How about yourself?
Man, feeling wonderful, wonderful. So glad to be in the house. And one more week. And man, glad to fight about our guest do this tonight.
Welcome to the show, audience. Welcome to the show. We have a fantastic show lined up tonight. Let me see who's out there, Q. Miss Bernice Taylor saying hi.
Yes, sir. We got Sophia Mimi Lee in the house. What's up, baby? How you doing? Miss Linda Tom in the house.
Peace and love.
Welcome, Sophia. We also have another lovely audience member out there, Q.
And Miss Linda Tongue in the house. How you doing, Linda? How you doing, beautiful?
Like I said, we have a fantastic show. You guys know the routine. Once you check into the show, please type your name into the chat group so we can let you know that, let the other audience members know that you're there with them as well.
Miss Lisa Crockett just checked in. I knew she was going to be here. How you doing, Lisa?
Also, audience, while we're waiting to get started, while we're waiting for everybody to jump on, please do us a favor and like and share your screen to your Facebook page so that others can view tonight.
My main man, my little brother Kenny Adams just joined the house. How you doing, Kenny? I know the NBA tonight, Kenny. So I'm gonna be watching too after we get done. What's up, brother?
Oh yeah. What's up, Kay?
Arden, can you remind people about the Jersey and Jean party?
No question, man. You know the Jersey and Jean tickets are moving, so please grab your ticket, because the last thing I want to turn around and see is one of our main people not make it because they're like, I tried to get it the last couple of weeks and it was gone. So grab your tickets now, and we're looking to have some fun. So get your tickets, get your jersey, any jersey, you know, some jeans, get comfortable, and come on out so we can have some fun. We dancing all night long, no question. You can hit us on Cash App, you know, the Ken Dizzle 1113. Also, jump right on the Eventbrite. For real, you can go there and just Night Brothers and Intermittent Fasting Show, Jersey and Jean Party. If you hit Maryland, it'll come right up. So we can get you started.
Yes, indeed. I want to welcome Kimberly Walker as well as our number one stunner, Miss Margaret Nick, to the show tonight.
Hey, welcome. I also want to welcome Miss Doreen Cook to the show, Mr. Robert Clark to the show, Mr. Gregory Harris to the show. Welcome, guys. Glad to have you on board.
All right, y'all. Let's get this thing cranking, Q.
Robert Clark.
All right, Robert and Kimberly. Thank you. Another beautiful couple. This is a great show for couples tonight. Whether you're married or just in a relationship, you do not want to miss what the queens will have to say, and they are our special guest tonight. But let me let you listen to what they got to say right here, right now. They got a message for y'all via video, but check out what they got to say. I swear these guys are actors and actresses. Check them out. Check them out, y'all.
Babe, get ready for what? Haven't you heard the Night Brothers are hosting their first annual Denim and Jersey event? Really? Yes, they are. It's on November the 12th at 7 p.m.
Get out of here.
Yes, it is. And guess where it's going to be?
Where?
It's going to be at the Mount Olive Community Center.
Really?
Yes, sir, on Hicks Avenue.
Girl, get out of here.
Yes, it is. Guess how much it costs?
How much?
It's $40 per person and $75 per couple. They're going to have free food. We're going to have fun, fellowship. We get to meet up with the people that are on the intermittent fasting show. It's going to be amazing.
Now, you know what that means?
We going.
We going.
Right?
Hey,
we in there.
Oh, that's dope.
Guys. Great job. Great
Love
job.
that. Actors in the building.
Night Brothers Intermittent Fasting Show. Great job on Queens on the acting show. There they are, folks. There they are. Welcome to Queens.
Hey.
Hello,
Hello.
welcome.
All right, everybody out there in the audience, do me a favor. Do me a favor and say welcome to the Queens to the show. Say welcome Queens to the show. Please type that in the chat group.
Hello.
He's always in the building.
Hello, Melody.
Sophie, welcome you to the show as well.
Yes, indeed.
My girl Mel Butler in the house.
Nick.
Thank you.
Oh, they welcome.
Oh, Mark will give you a shout out, Q. Give him a shout out for the West.
I appreciate that. Do a little something for my daughter. You know how it is.
Look, our audience show love. Look at this. Kenny Adams welcoming y'all to the show. Let me see who else is welcoming y'all to the show. Equavian Knight.
Yeah, let's go.
Bernice Taylor giving you love.
Thank
Darling,
you, Bernie.
Lisa Crocker.
Yes,
Definitely.
Man, the big ups to the audience, man. They show love. They show love, baby.
Linda Tongue.
So how y'all doing, Keith and Cheryl?
We are doing awesome. What an opportunity to be on the show tonight. Thank you.
Well, y'all got a lot to say, and we're so glad that you are here. And but because we got so much to cover tonight, we're gonna have to keep it moving, huh, Q?
Yeah, let's get this thing crank. Let's get it cranking.
Uh-oh.
Man, we got some great things on tap tonight as we cover the segments of the show, and we're looking forward to it. Excited, so we want to just move forward with this. Well, Lonnie, with that being said, what's on tap tonight, brother? Okay, for our first segment, the first libacious beverage tonight is going to be our special guest interview with Cheryl and Keith Queen, and we're really looking forward and excited to that. And Robert Clark is walking behind. And then beverage number two, we're going to cover our feature video and our social speaking, friends of the opposite sex. We're going to talk about that and how friends of the opposite sex tie in with our relationship. And we're going to look at a video and we're going to break that down. And I think, guys, you're going to find that very interesting as we cover this topic. And then beverage number three is a tasty one, guys, as always, as we delve further into that first annual Night Brothers show, Jersey and Teens. And we're going to give an update on the status of that and where we're going with that.
Night Brothers Intermittent Fasting Show come to you every Tuesday night at 7:30 on Facebook Live. But tonight, we want to welcome to the stage, to the microphone, the newlyweds married just over a year ago up in Baltimore, Maryland. Everybody do me one more favor again, and this time I'll make it easy for y'all. Just drop a 1 in the chat group, and that means you saying hello to Cheryl and Keith. Welcome to the show, folks.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
So look, a lot to cover. I want to get my ones on the screen though, because when people participate, I want to give them love. I want to give them love when they participate. You know. But look, tonight we're going to talk about. We're not going to dive into the interview right here, but I do want to give you a little background on who these beautiful people are. Cheryl Queen grew up in Old Court. We got anybody from Old Court out there?
Yes, sir.
OBC, baby, OBC.
You know what they do that.
She grew up in Annapolis, Maryland. She's a 1982 grad of Annapolis High School. Now I know we got some Annapolis High School people out there. I know Dorothea Boston and Anita Jackson and Marvin and I know a couple of Annapolis High School. Melody said, "Fourth Ward, baby!"
There we go. Fourth Ward.
Well, Cheryl is a graduate of Annapolis High, now has a career as a program manager and analyst, enjoys reading, teaching, motivating, encouraging, and she comes with all that she comes in contact with. She works alongside her husband and spending time helping married couples, and she uses her Facebook page entitled Only Glory in the Lord to encourage others to the word. So y'all go check that out. Cheryl's Facebook page, Only Glory in the Lord, and check that out. All right. Shout outs to Cheryl. Q, can you do the honors of reading Keith's bio?
Absolutely. Keith Queen grew up in the parole area of Annapolis. He's a 1982 graduate from Annapolis High School and now has a career as a certified transit motor coach operator. He enjoys traveling, spending time on the beach, quality time with his wife, meeting and conversation with people from all walks of life. That's excellent. Learning about other cultures and experiences, and very supportive of family and friends and planning small, intimate events with other couples. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the bio of none other than Mr. Keith Queen. Come on, let's give him some love, guys.
All right. Well, hey, look, unscripted, not part of the interview, but audience, you see this video in the background. This is actually footage from Cheryl and Keith's wedding. And it took place last year, October the 1st, 2021, amid COVID and everything else. I want you guys to talk about the video just a little bit, about just the challenges of having a wedding through COVID, and the fantastic footage. Who was your videographer? He did a fantastic job.
Yes, he did.
The name of it, Streets Media.
Could you repeat that, Keith?
Okay, the name of the company is Streets Media. They out of DC.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, they did a phenomenal job, brother.
Yes, they did. Yes. I mean, every time we look at this video, it's so overwhelming. It's full of joy, and just to see how awesome our team was in putting all this together, it was just truly an amazing day, and we're truly thankful for our team. Even in the midst of adversity, it was awesome.
Well, I was there. I will say that the ceremony was beautiful. We're gonna talk about it in detail a little bit. And the food was like, woo, booyah! You know what I mean? You know, we like to eat when we break out fast, people.
Anita was there as well. And Anita, you have to admit, we had a wonderful time that night. We sure did.
Yeah. So, look, we're going to dive right into the rest of the show, but we're going to come back to the video, but just great footage. And look at that dress, man. Look at that dress. And
yeah, it's awesome.
Thank you.
Keith, I swear you had a permanent smile on your face, man.
Hey, man, that's what it was. It was definitely permanent, Jack.
That's it.
All right.
Now, your comments matter. Please join in the chat. Any comments, anything you want to say, questions you may want to ask, please type them in the chat so we can slide them into the show. You know, you're just as much of the show as we are. I mean, most important part of the show, actually. As a matter of fact, you know, if you grab your show, you're gonna grab your tickets tonight before the show is over. Type it in, we'll, you know, so you can let us know, and so we can put you right on the front page. You know, if you jump on board tonight before the show is over, definitely let us know so we can put you on front page once again. All right, peace and love. Look, I'm gonna shoot it back to you.
All right. Good evening to Kim Harris. Kim just had a birthday the other day. Happy belated.
Happy birthday.
Another beautiful, outstanding couple too, Kim and Gregory Harris.
Yes.
Just pillars and great examples of what black love, black excellence look like.
Yes.
Thank you guys. Tonight, look, we're gonna talk about some, and look, we want the couples and anybody really. We got an awesome, socially speaking subject that might trigger some things. We're gonna see what happens, but we're gonna talk about it.
It's about that time.
All right, y'all. Here we go. Socially speaking. I love this segment, Q. I love this segment.
Yes, so do I, man. 'Cause there's so many directions with this.
You are so welcome, Kim. And the audience, you can say happy birthday like Kim Marie just did. It's fine. It's fine to say happy birthday too.
That's it.
But Q, look, we got something to talk about tonight. Audience, if y'all ready for this segment, just put a 1 in the chat group because it's gonna be a controversial but hot subject. We're gonna talk about this though.
And before we get into it, I just want to welcome some people. A lot of people have just joined us. I want to welcome Cheryl Hunt. I want to welcome Mr. Gregory Harris. I want to welcome Karen Beans. Welcome Teresa Davis. Want to welcome who else just came in? Vonda Bless Franklin and so many other, Joanne Jenkins and others who jumped into the room. Welcome, guys, and I hope you comment on as we move forward.
Did you say Vonda?
Yes, sir. Our girl Vonda Bless Franklin.
Now listen here, Vonda. This subject, I know you gonna have something to say. I know if don't nobody else have nothing to say, Vonda gonna have some comments. Oh man, yes it did. Well, look, without further ado, here's the subject, you guys. The subject is this: can men and women just be friends? Why do some think this is a challenge to their marriage or their relationship? So that's the subject tonight. Let it sink in. Let it sink in. Now look, here's where we're going with this. Are you for or against your significant other? Talking to you, Kim Harris. Talking to you, Vonda. Talking to you, Teresa Davis. Are you for or against your significant other having a close opposite sex friend? And why or why not? Now look, don't answer now. Don't answer right now. See, Vonda's starting already. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this video and we're going to dive all up in this on the other side. All right, y'all. Y'all ready?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Y'all ready? Drop a 1 in the chat group. Here we go.
Last week, I gave people the chance to ask me anything, and one of the questions that came up was, can men and women just be friends? I answered it somewhat flippantly with a little test, which I'll tell you about at the end of this video, but I wanted to elaborate further on this concept of men and women as just being friends. If we're in a relationship with someone, we don't necessarily feel all that comfortable with them being in friendships with the opposite sex because we're worried that there might be something more there. What if there's attraction there? I want to delve into this a little more because I feel like there is a somewhat childish assumption that our partner will never be attracted to anyone else and shouldn't be attracted to anyone else. And in trying to believe this, we also attempt to suppress the most basic of instincts in our partner, which is their instinct to become attracted to attractive qualities in other people. The thing is, I believe we hang around people that we find attractive. It may be physically attractive. Sometimes we may be attracted to their brain and their intelligence. Other times it's the way they handle themselves. I don't think that it's realistic to assume that we'll never be attracted to qualities in anyone else other than our partner. But what I do believe is that it has no bearing on our loyalty. Our loyalty is something that we exercise when we're in a relationship and has nothing to do with the friendships that we have. In other words, you can go out and choose friends who subconsciously, even though you won't admit it, there may be some level of attraction with. You might be attracted to something in that person. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to do anything about it. It just means that that's why you chose them in the first place as a friend, is that you were attracted to something about them. Doesn't mean that you want them over your partner. If your partner has a friendship with someone else, it doesn't mean that they want that person over you. The idea of debating friendships between men and women in terms of is there attraction or isn't there attraction, I think is kind of a naive and childish way to look at it. Of course there's some attraction in many friendships that are just friendships. Of course there is. We'd be crazy and naive to assume otherwise. The question isn't can men and women be friends? The question is, are they willing to just be friends? Your partner's loyalty isn't defined by how many people they are not attracted to. Your partner's loyalty is defined by the amount of people they can be attracted to and still be loyal to you, still be in the relationship, still be faithful. That to me is what loyalty is truly about. There's no win, there's no award in someone never being attracted to other people. That just means that you're the only person in the world they're attracted to, and by default they're with you. If they could be attracted to many people and still choose you, that's genuine loyalty, because now they're sticking around by choice, not because they haven't found anything better. The way that I answered this when someone asked me last week, can men and women just be friends, is I said, if you can drink 10 shots of whiskey and at the end of those 10 shots, neither one of you attempts to sleep with the other person, yes, you can just be friends. That's not to say that there isn't any attraction between these two people. That is to say that even once they've lost their inhibitions, even once they're in a state of weakness where they could be vulnerable to doing something, if even then they make the decision that, no, this is going to be platonic, there isn't going to be more between us, then you know that you have someone who really is just in a friendship. Whether it's you, whether it's your partner, whether it's anyone else. I stand by that test. Drink responsibly, my friends.
Here, Vonda go. Vonda starting it up right now. Vonda starting it up. Vonda says, all right, look, y'all.
What we got here?
We thank the video. The guy was, his name was Matthew Hussey, and he has a, his channel is called gettheguy.com. I guess he's like a dating expert, howtogettheguy.com. So check him out on YouTube when you get the chance. So here we go, y'all. Let's talk about it with the queens. We're going to put the queens on the spot. Before that, we're going to throw a comment up on the screen. Comment that says, Anita Jackson says, yes, a woman and a man can be friends as long as they trust one another in their marriage, relationship, or whatever it may be. I don't see nothing wrong. I thought she was going to say it with a little bump and grind just for a second there. I don't see nothing wrong. But all right, let's get it straight. Let me get back to what the heck I was talking about. But if that's the case, then let's see. She said, I don't see nothing wrong with me and my husband having opposite sex friends. Very interesting comment. See what your husband said about that, though. I don't know what your husband said about that. You said that. Kim said, some friends take it too far. She wanted to put damn in front of far, but she was being nice on Facebook. Here we go, y'all. Let's talk about it. The queens, y'all the guests, y'all on the spot, you in the hot seat. Y'all just got married.
The specialists in here.
Cheryl and Keith, based on the video,
okay,
is it unrealistic to think? Based on the video now, is it unrealistic to think that our partner should never ever be attracted to the qualities in other people? Be it human, intellect, even physically. Somebody might just look nice and they just like, you know, I have a business partner. She came in, hair was banging all week because she had her hair done. I told her every day, girl, your hair banging.
Yeah.
Now, what do y'all think? One at a time.
Okay, well, we agreed I would go first. I do agree that a male and female can be friends. I think there have to be boundaries set as far as the friendship is concerned. I think that there are different qualities that each individual brings to our life. So there may be some qualities in a male or female that I may find attractive, not to say that it's a physical type of attraction, but it may be the confidence. It may be the way that they dress. It may be just who they are as an individual, intellectual conversations, like he said. So I feel that any insecurities would bring a problem. I think that if it's a healthy relationship, there should be no insecurities involved in that. And the thing, Mr. Queen, have friends outside of one another. He has friends. He said had friends for years, and so have I. So the thing with him and letting him know, hey, this is my friend. You don't have anything to worry about because this is my boo. This is my sweet chocolate. So he don't have that to worry about. And I think that once you have that confidence in your relationship, knowing that your spouse or significant other has a male or female friend should not bring any issues between the two of you as long as you're open and honest about it.
Keith, before you answer, did she just say, "This is my sweet chocolate"?
That's it.
That's what she said.
Lord bless him. Lord bless him. All right, Keith, what's your answer? What's
To me, the bottom line is trust. When you sit back and you invest time in an individual, their friendship, like girls said, boundaries and whatnot, it's all about trust. She know what she have, I know what I have, and as far as us overstepping those boundaries or whatever, we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Amen, my brother. I'm with you. A couple audience, a lot of people are agreeing with you, Cheryl. Kimberly Walker said, yes, I totally agree with you. I think the boundaries comment was huge that you just said. Let's shift over to Q. Put you on a hot seat, brother. And audience, you can chime in. These questions are for you too. Does attraction or admiration and the qualities from an opposite sex friend have a bearing on your loyalty to your partner?
Loyalty, that's key.
Well, no, I don't think so. Because first of all, let me say this. A lot of times, and Cheryl touched on this a little bit as well, those friendships may predate your relationship with your current person. It may be someone that you've been friends with for years, even before you knew your significant other. So I don't think that should be an issue. But one of the things Cheryl did mention was the fact of having boundaries. And as far as the question itself that you have for me, does it have a bearing on our loyalty, the admiration, or there are qualities you see in people that you may really, really admire. Like I'll give it an example. I see qualities in people, the way they handle adversity, and find that attractive. I see someone who has gone through something, and I see them still standing. I see them still standing strong. And man, I got to tell you, that is something that I find really attractive in that person. So having certain qualities in opposite sex friends, I don't think it really should have any bearing on our present relationship. I don't. Yeah. That's my personal opinion. And mine alone.
That's a great answer, but that's why you're my big brother. That's a great answer. And Cheryl, you're getting a lot of love from the ladies out there. You struck a nerve. Arden, coming your way, brother. Audience, coming your way with question number 3. Arden, should partners' loyalty be defined by whether they're attracted to the qualities, or realistically, do people just need to be mature and deal with their own insecurities? Because a lot of times that's what it comes down to.
Their own insecurities.
You said it all there. Question. It comes down to the maturity of the person and their loyalties. And I'm gonna tell you, let's be real. People have baggage. Other relationships that they've been in. Things don't just start and stop right there at that relationship. It's a lot that goes into it. Now, if somebody's been cheated on, they're going to have loyalty issues probably. And that's still dealing with yourself and how you're going to move forward. So, it really comes down to that person's situation and how they feel about themselves and where they are. I wish my family feel like out there, first the Queen family and the whole intermittent fasting family, how y'all feel? Tell me in the text, please.
Can y'all talk a little bit more about the boundaries, Cheryl and Keith? Because I think that's extremely important.
Honestly, I think that it's an individual boundary. You know what your standards are. My relationship, I have to protect that. And anyone on the outside, that's the outside influence, and that could disrupt what we have going on. So in order to protect my husband's heart, I have to establish those boundaries personally to say, hey, I'm not going any further than this. We are friends. That's as far as it goes, because my loyalty is to my husband. It's not to you, because a lot of the relationships, they're superficial and it's temporary. It's only going to fix something for a moment. It's not going to last a lifetime. So my lifetime loyalty is to my husband. So I know that there are certain boundaries that I'm not going to cross to disrupt what we have built over a period of time. So those, I understand what my personal boundaries are, and that's where we have to get to understanding where our personal boundaries are.
Yep.
Go.
Kim Marie says everyone has to first recognize and acknowledge their own insecurities. I really do deal with that, and then discuss them with their significant other. That's another huge important point.
Come on, I'd like for you to expound upon that as well. You could, brother. You just jump right in, Keith.
She also said you preaching up in here, Cheryl.
Yes, indeed.
I'd like for you to jump in there and expound upon that as well, brother. I want to hear the male point of view of this, as far as the boundaries are concerned.
As far as the boundaries, to me personally, it's like, when you buy a property and, you want to build a home. So once you build that home, you have to have that solid foundation, and once you build that solid foundation and build a security around the perimeter and let no one come in, that's the key to me. Honestly, that's the key right there. Once you invest the time, once you invest everything there is in a relationship to build that foundation and to make sure it's strong and solid, to me, nothing else matters.
Yes. And Keith, if you don't mind, and Keith and Cheryl, if you don't mind, I just want to interject in here a little bit, because I can come from personal experience with you two alone. Now, I'm going to talk about something that I found very interesting about this. Now, I remember, back in my previous relationship when, guys, we something we're going to touch on in a bit here, and I don't want to jump too far ahead about the couples ministry. But Keith, I can remember your relationship with past significant others of mine. You had a relationship that predated me with Alicia, and you and Cheryl. You were all friends, but I was never threatened by that because I knew it was something that predated me, and it was something that we all bounded together with, and that's the type of thing we're talking about here. I mean, that's a perfect example of what we're talking about here. Absolutely perfect example.
Q, I think.
Sorry. Then also you have to realize is the standard. I mean, the percentage of being mature.
Yes.
About it as well.
Right.
Absolutely. And maturity is a big part of it. Boundaries is huge. Insecurities. I think when you look at those three things, then you can start measuring somebody's loyalty to you based on their actions, And some people just, personality has a lot to do with it too, because some people just flirtatious. You got to know who the heck your mate is. You know what the heck you know who the hell you.
You know what you're dealing with.
You know what you got. You know what I mean? It's not. You know what your man is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So don't get it twisted.
What they bring to the table as well.
Yes. Thanks for the love, Kim. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, father says insignificant can't handle you physically hugging them around the waist in a man's back when they say hi. That's something that Vaughn, I had to get used to, because like when my wife would go to church, right? We go to church. Church people like to get all touchy and feely and carrying on. Be kissing your wife up all on the face and carrying on. I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna keep it good. We in church, you know what I mean? Nothing but low love, low church love going on here. Anyway, I'm just acting a fool. But anyway, y'all, transparency. I love that, Kim Knight. And Kim Marie, they agree with you as well. But look, we got to keep the show moving because this could turn into a whole show. So thank y'all. Great segment. Great segment. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving, y'all.
No question, brother. I know you know what to do.
Hello, everyone.
The Knight's Brother Intimate Fashion Show about to have their first party, November the 12th, Jeans and Jersey party. Wear your favorite jersey, your most comfortable jeans.
Jeans and Jersey.
Come and have a blast with free food, free giveaways, door prizes, you name it, we're gonna have a ball. Don't be square, be there.
Please join me on November the 12th.
Beat us there, and we'll meet you there. See you there. Get your tickets, they're going fast.
Tickets for that party. I got mine. Get yours.
Today.
All right, y'all. All right, family. You know what the deal is. She got hers. She said, get yours. So look. Y'all know about the Jean and Jersey party. We talk about it a little bit more before the night is over with. But I want to dive into this full-fledged interview with the Queens. Man, y'all awesome. Y'all some great people. A lot of qualities I admire in both y'all. And I think you're a great example of, like I said, what true black love and excellence in relationships look like.
Thank you.
Keep being that example for all of us and keep us all in line. So. Vonda asked me, so did they cross the boundaries when they was kissing my wife's face?
Yeah. On from that, let's move on from that, brother.
I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, let's just dive into it. My brother said keep it moving. He run the show. Our segment tonight is with Keith and Cheryl Queen, as I once again say. Q, let me get you back on the screen, brother. Dove off. There you go. And tonight, look, here's what we're going to do, y'all, if it's okay. We're going to have an honest and open discussion about marriage and relationships and challenges. Now, we started it with the socially speaking segment, but we want to talk about all aspects of the challenges of maintaining a healthy lifestyle with your relationships, whether you're married or not. And we're talking about healthy, we're talking about physical health, spiritual health, mental health, and all aspects of it. Is that all right, Cheryl?
That's all right.
Let's do it.
All right, Q, gonna start it off. Q is your world, baby.
Yes, sir. Let's get into this thing, guys. Well, once again, I thank you for graciously agreeing to be our guests, Keith and Cheryl, and we're so glad to have you on board here. And we're going to just ask you a few questions as we move forward in the interview, okay?
Okay.
And you see some of the wonderful pictures running in the background, which show so much of how you guys have done lots of things and been various places. And it adds to the quality of the relationship as you can do things together. But let's go with question number one, brother. If you okay, could you guys share with the audience the story of how you two first met? If you could just break that down, and I want both of you to jump in. And you've decided how you want to handle this, whether Keith wanted to go first or Cheryl want to go first. Either way, get right in with the answer. How you first
I'm going
met?
to start this off.
Okay.
I'm going to start this off, all right? We are not promoting anything, but we met on blackpeoplemeet.com.
What?
Oh my God.
We are the last couple. That's why they don't exist anymore. No longer.
Oh my God.
Y'all broke it. Y'all broke the.
Y'all broke the Black People Meet.
That is not the truth. So back in when we first started conversing, the question we would ask each other, what are we going to say if we're asked how did we meet? And that was Keith's idea, blackpeoplemeet.com. But honestly, Keith and I are classmates. So we became friends on social media back in 2013. You know, we meet different people. We go back in time and we reconnect with individuals. But one particular posting that stuck out with me was in 2015. He was at the gym and he posted getting it in slow and easy. For me, I'm like, oh my, that sounds a little sensual to me. So I responded, and I'm like, hey, that sounds a little sensual. He said what happened was he had injured himself at the gym, and he was taking it slow and easy. And from that point, he and I became the best of friends, and that's how our relationship started. From a simple post on social media.
That is awesome. A social media post led to a friendship. That's a beautiful picture right there. I love that picture right there in the background.
It is a nice picture, Q. I agree. Indeed.
You know, well, Cheryl, moving on with this, everyone has one moment. And I want for you to recount for us what's been one of the most challenging times in your relationship. And it can relate to anything. It can relate to COVID. It can relate to anything. But break that down. If you guys would both break that down for us, if you would.
Well, for me, Keith is a man's man. He is the type that likes to take charge. He likes to make sure that I'm okay. But me being the woman that I am, and I understand my role as a wife is to take care of him, it's been a challenge because he's so resistant when it comes to me taking care of him. He always said, I got this, Cheryl. And it's frustrating for me because I'm like, hey, I'm just trying to help you. You know, and it's something we're working through. In relationships, you know, you have to make adjustments, and you know, you have to learn each individual. And I think that's the challenge I have faced in our relationship is his resistance as far as me helping to take care of him.
Wow, that sounds like somebody I know. Reminds me of somebody I know. Myself. But go ahead, Keith. Answer that. All right, Keith.
Like she said, it's all about the adjustment because of our past. You know what I mean? We had to sit back and make adjustments to turn around and have things. How can I put it? As far as us wanting things work out and understand one another, we had to make those adjustments because of the challenges. I mean, we get challenged every day. You know, one of the things that we do real quick. One of the things that we do, I tell Cheryl all the time, we go to war each and every day. We walk out our door. So what we said to one another, time we see each other at the end of the day is, hey, baby, good being with you today. And that's what we do every day.
Every day. Because
we know we're at war. So, you know, as far as making all types of different adjustments to the challenges, that's the adjustment, really.
Awesome. I love that answer, brother. I love those answers.
That's awesome.
You know, and another thing, this is something I found interesting. When did you know it was time to go and move things to the next level and talked about making a relationship and getting married and moving up in the relationship? When did you guys kind of know? Was it a mutual thing, or did one get there before the other?
Here's a short story. When Cheryl and I was conversing, I kept telling Cheryl, whoever you decide to be with next, they have a lot on their hands. That's what I told her. So here's the thing. The thing is, I told her that I'm gonna be the one to pick that lock. I know how much I have on my hands once I pick this lock. Now, it took a lot because Cheryl, honestly, truly, Cheryl had her guards up so high and so hard. Trust me, it took me like a good 8-10 times to try to pick this lock.
I hear you, brother.
Once I picked that lock, here we are today.
Yes, sir. Hey, brother, sounds like you didn't give up. You never gave up hope, though.
Never gave up. I wasn't going to give up.
Cheryl, do you want to add anything to that before we move on? Cheryl, would you like to add anything?
I do. Honestly, when Keith and I first conversed, he was a great friend to me, and honestly, I was not looking for a relationship. I found him to be a great friend, and as the years passed by, I saw him from a different light. You know, sometimes we want a relationship the way we want it. We see it a certain way. We see a certain type, and we think that that's what it's going to look like. But I can tell you that this is the man that I believe that God has purpose for me, because he knew what I needed and he knew exactly who was compatible to me. So understanding that, that's when I opened my eyes. I'm like, wow, he's an amazing guy. He's genuine. He's authentic. He is the same person. He has not wavered in who he is. And that's what's helped me to see him from a different light. And I tell you, I am so blessed that God saw fit to put us together. You know, people search a lifetime looking for love, wanting to be loved, wanting to love, and they may never find it. But I'm truly blessed and honored that God has saw fit to put us together. And honestly, I'm thankful. I'm very thankful each and every day.
And on top of that, she enjoys chocolate, so I'm chocolate.
Hey.
Boy, you got the zingers. You got the ones. You got the ones.
She said you sweet chocolate. Yeah. That's even better. Look, I'm gonna segue. Let me segue into the wedding video, and then I got a question about their big day. You know, what was the most special moment each of you had experienced, and on your wedding day, and then why, even in your reception too.
Well, honestly, the day itself was special, but I do want to say that we have chosen a phenomenal crew as far as the decoration, getting things together, and the coordinating and everything came to play. Now, I was staying in Baltimore. Now, mind you, the wedding was on a Friday evening. And by us being, an hour and 15, 20 minutes late, the team that we had made sure that, because in my eyes, time was working against us opposed to with us. And E and Lenny, the time that you guys been there and seeing the wedding and telling everyone it was beautiful, that's the team that we had that made sure everything was right. It was just the timing.
Yeah.
The timing. They put everything together.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
And for me, what made it special is walking down the aisle with my son and looking at my husband and singing the song that we had chosen by what's his name? Kenny Armstead, the wedding song. Yeah. And just seeing him swell up and cry, the tears of joy. I could see he was just so full at that moment. And what made it so special is his mom gave him a tissue, and I just died laughing. I'm like, oh. But that was a special.
Yeah, you gotta love
it. Just seeing how our vision came. It became a reality. You go into a certain event with a view of how you wanted to look, and everything that we had asked our team to put together, they were phenomenal. And to top it off, having the family and the friends there to support the laughter, the joy, the dancing. I mean, it was just an amazing day. It really was.
Now, mind you also that it was during the pandemic.
Yes, it was. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Well, shoot. Well, I mean, I guess one unexpected moment you told us about. Well, what was something unexpected that took place during the wedding day ceremony, or even the reception? I know everybody's got their one. He might not even know about this. You can let us know that.
The one unexpected on my end, it's my fault. I admit. I forgot my dad's shoes.
I remember that, Keith.
What shoes you had when you went down the hall? When you walked down the aisle?
Yes, sir.
My dad was not going to let me. He went, oh my God, man. He rode me like a horse about them shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I was sitting at the table with you, Dad.
About my unexpected event. Now, ladies, I'm quite sure you all know this. You do not put an iron to tool. So my veil, it was a little wrinkled, and I was told, turn the shower on and let the wrinkles fall out. But me, I was impatient. I took this veil and I thought I was putting a warm iron to it, and I burned it. I had to drive to David's Bridal in Glen Burnie to get a new veil. That thing cost me $30.
my goodness gracious.
Uh-huh.
Yes, from Columbia to Glen Burnie, I had to do that.
Wow.
But that was an unexpected moment for me, and I laugh at that moment now.
No, but Keith, how did you get the shoes? Who got the shoes? You forgot the shoes, right?
I forgot the shoes. I honestly forgot the shoes. And my dad, he was like, my dad is so cool. Everybody who knows my dad knows my dad cool. And he was like, okay, no problem. I'm gonna wear what I got. It blends right. And that's just what it did.
It worked out.
Yeah. There you go. Well, he rocked it then, because I couldn't tell.
So we at the table and we talked about it. Yes.
How have you kept the romance and fun in your relationship over the past years?
Well, I'm gonna say this. Cheryl and I, what we do is every night when we go to bed, we say goodnight, we say our prayers, and we think of something stupid to say to make each other laugh. One night we went to bed, I said, hey, good night, babe, love you. And she's like, good night, love you. And I said, about maybe 5 minutes into us falling asleep, I said, Cheryl. And she was half asleep. And I said, can you give me a bedtime story?
And honestly, guys, we laugh every single day. I mean, it's not a day that goes by that we don't make one another laugh. I mean, we just do that. We bring so much excitement to the relationship. Going out on monthly dates or just taking 2 or 3 trips throughout the year. That's how we keep the romance going in our relationship. But just not the big things, just the small things. Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Amen. Amen.
Definitely. Thanks for sharing that with us. We appreciate it.
Well, look, we want to segue a little bit on, because this is a health-based show, and we want to talk about how do both of you maintain healthy lifestyles, because often we marry somebody, they all sexy and fit, got the six-pack and all that type of stuff, and mentally and spiritually they right, but people can change. So how do you stay healthy mentally, physically, spiritually in your relationship? Why don't you talk about that? Ladies first.
Okay. Okay.
Put her on the spot.
I've always been the one that likes to eat healthy, but I heard it said some years ago, when you get into a relationship and you're happy, you kind of gain a little bit of weight. You call it the happy weight. But anyway, in the midst of all of that, I try to make sure that Keith is taken care of. I make sure that when he comes home, that it's a peaceful environment. I make sure he gets his rest. I try to cook good meals for him, healthy, wholesome meals for him, with the complex carbs, the veggies, the proteins. I try to make sure that all the way around he's taken care of, even as far as praying for him, mind, body, and spirit. I mean, it's a holistic approach. It's not just one way. But those are the things that I try to do with my husband. And one of the things we do, we learn a lot from you guys on the intermittent fasting show. We're about the apple cider vinegar, the celery juice and things of those natures. Those things that that's going to help us to be healthy as we're aging. We're in the 50 and above club, and the hormones change, so things change, so we have to adjust with that. So we try to make sure that we take all we can to ensure that all around holistic we're taken care of.
Amen. Amen. Keith, coming your way, and Vonda, you so right. Sexiness is not all about a six-pack. Sexiness is you can fall in love with a woman's mind, and it's just, what turns me on? It's somebody that got a good, peaceful soul. Because my sister put a post on Facebook the other day, and she basically said, I don't need to know your personality. I can feel your vibe before you walk in the room.
Yes, that energy.
So that vibe, that energy, and she's so right. I don't need to know your name or nothing. I just know your vibe. I feel that. So that's what's sexy to me.
Yes, sir.
But let's talk about this, Keith, and I'm going to start with you. Are there exercises that you two enjoy, you work out together, besides the obvious one? And and workouts more of a self-improvement moment.
Say, man,
for you. Y'all know me. I'm gonna throw it in there. I'm gonna throw it in there. Y'all know me.
And the man said he picked the lock.
Pick the lock. Well, go ahead, Keith. What say you, Keith?
I'm sorry. I think it's more of a it's more of a team. It's more of a team. We help each other out. There'll be some areas where I missed out that she makes sure that I cover and vice versa. So no matter what, we definitely a team. There'll be some days where as though I see Cheryl come in, she had a rough day, she's tired or whatever, then I may take over. Make sure that she's her things are laid out so she can just come home and take a shower and go relax or whatever the case may be. But I'm there for her, just as much as she's there for me. So, we are a team. The bottom line, we are a team.
That is awesome. That's awesome. And that's why I say, yeah, man, y'all are a true example, man. I swear. So it's some couples out there, we try to keep my relationship right as I can. I ain't perfect. None of us are. But I look to people like y'all. I look to people like y'all on Facebook and the Harrises when I see what's going on. I don't know every day ain't great, but we post good stuff on Facebook, but it's inspirational to try to keep me in check. And that's what I love about you guys. Q, let's keep it moving, brother.
Yes, sir. We're gonna do something. We want to talk about something that I find very interesting. I want you to talk about your couples ministry, Steve, and what it does and how it works, and what inspired you to first start this. And I have some personal experience within this couples ministry. I might like to talk. I want to talk about as well. But Keith, just talk about that a little if you could. Cheryl Queen.
Well, pretty much I grew up, with a family oriented. That's the way I was raised and everything. So as far as getting, couples together, because I personally see how families are fading away, not by death. It's just, society and everything. People are just fading away. So what I try to do is rebuild that black couples unity, so everyone can sit back and enjoy and have something to look forward to and everything. The last time I did it, we all enjoyed each other. We all enjoyed the atmosphere and everything. And I was just trying to make a statement, plant a seed to let everybody know that this is the type of things that we need to do more of.
Yeah. And it's a sense of community, because we draw from one another. And I think that strong couples, they uplift and they encourage one another. And something we may be struggling with right now, maybe something someone has overcome, and we kind of feed one another and grow from that and, encourage and motivate, and I think that is so important, especially in the Black community, because, when you think about the divorce rate and the separation rate, it's so high. And I think, just having that sense of connection, that family, that the friendship, it is so important to the health and the success of our relationships, because most times couples thinking, oh, we're the only ones going through this. But when you interact with other couples, you find out you're not the only one. And so, just bonding with various couples is truly amazing, and it's truly a blessing to us.
Yes.
Awesome.
Being with like-minded people, it sounds like, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So once again, I have had personal experiences, but explain to the audience, what are some of the activities and things you like to do when you're helping and working with other couples? Some of the things you've done in the past.
Well, we actually went, we definitely go out to dinner because we got to eat.
Yes, sir.
We definitely have to eat. But it's pretty much gathering, couples together, sit down and eat, fellowship, and get other ideas from them as well as far as what they would like to do. Due to the fact that there are some couples out there that just doesn't do anything but go out to eat. That's it.
We play games,
we play games,
movies,
bowling. I mean, it's a lot of things.
It's a whole. Yeah, we've traveled with a few couples, so I mean, it's just so many different things. It's no limits to what we can do, what we're open to,
what we would like to do.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so what is the next event that you plan to have? Is there anything you have scheduled? The next event that you'd like to have? Something you want to announce? Something in the near future? I know we talked about getting together sometime soon, so you might want to talk about that right now.
But right now, I would love to, or Cheryl and I, we would love to have a dinner between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Okay.
Try not to make it overwhelming because of the holiday. But even if it's overwhelming because of the holiday, we all need that mental break.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
And
That sounds great.
It's not always the same ones. We're open to meeting new couples, and because we can all learn something from one another. So we're all open to that. But so when we come up with an idea of what we're going to do in the future, we'll definitely let you know so you can put it out there into the mass. Okay.
Awesome. Well, look, we're gonna segue to our lightning round where we ask some fun questions as we wrap up the interview portion of this show. Q, why don't you start off?
Yeah, Cheryl. What do you think Keith's favorite food is that you prepare? What do you think it is? Keith, be quiet. Just let her answer, and let's see how about she knows.
He loves my Tuscan salmon. It is a pan-seared salmon with a Parmesan cream sauce with rice or red skin mashed potatoes and broccoli.
Good go.
Dang, she got it down to a two.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Everybody loves it.
Look, you ain't lying. Everybody love it, Hard.
Yeah.
And as Mr. T said in Rocky, I would destroy any man who try to take what I got.
Oh man.
That's right. Yo, all right. Where's your favorite places to go on vacation? And what types of vacation? And what would be your dream vacation together and why?
Cheryl and I, we love the water. We love the water, the sand.
Yes.
We just haven't had the opportunity yet to go to a beach that has white sand.
Ooh, Bahamas.
And all that. No matter what, we love the water. We just love the water.
Y'all need to go to Cabo. Go to Cabo.
I tell you what, next year we're gonna do a cruise, man. Come on, the cruise.
Yes, I would love that. Awesome. Right. Yes.
We're gonna schedule some good beaches.
All right, look, here's the big question. Here's the big question for y'all. And look, we local, so what jersey do you plan to wear to the Knight Brothers party? The Commanders, who's the best team, the worst team in the NFL, or the Ravens? Or neither? What y'all gonna do?
Neither.
Well,
neither.
I'm gonna say this. I'm glad E is still talking to me. Let me say that. That should say everything right there.
Well, me personally, my husband trying to convert me to the Giants, but I'm an Eagles fan because Eagles soar. I don't have a preference, but honestly, I like Eagles.
You had the Eagles. You got it for the bird, huh?
Girl, you guys
you picked a good team right now. So both of y'all.
Kim,
This is the first part of the season.
Kim says she's wearing the Ravens to the party.
That's all right, Kim.
And I know your husband is not a Raven fan. He's a Raiders fan.
Linda is wearing the Ravens to the party, and Vonda is wearing the Cowboys to the party. So
that's right.
We know what he's wearing. Coming in at New York.
Yeah. That's right. Giants all the way, baby.
There it is, baby.
Well, anyway, talking about the party, y'all. Listen, Q, why don't you just I know some people know, some people still don't know. Some people asking me still, do you gotta wear a jersey to the party? Can I just wear what I want? You can wear whatever you want. So Q, break down the particulars, please.
Yeah, particulars on Saturday, November the 12th at 7 p.m. at the Family Life Center in Parole, right beside the Mount Olive Church. We're having our first annual Jersey and Jeans party. The Knight Brothers are having that event. We're featuring an incredible DJ Tony. We're going to have some great food. I mean, absolutely great. We confirmed our cook for the night, and he's going to have some great food for you. We're going to have a 360 booth, video booth, which is like you see right here. We're going to take some great photos that you can send to your social media pages and to your phone. We're going to have some some giveaways, some door prize giveaways. We're going to have a 50-50 raffle, and we're going to have a lot of fun. A lot of people are going to be there. It's going to be great, guys. Tickets are $40 a person, $75 per couple. If you want more than 2 tickets, give one of us a contact and we can work something out for you. You can get your tickets through Cash App at $Kenny Dizzle 1113, or go to our Eventbrite page, or as some people have done, you can get the money to us personally as individuals, to myself, Arden, Lenny, to Roger Parker Jr. or to Pierre Parker, and we'll get you squared away on your tickets. Arden, next question for you.
Hey, back in the day, what was the most exciting part of attending a big party or a big event? You know, what was the biggest for you guys?
Cheryl,
I'm sorry, could you repeat that, please?
Sure. Back in the day, what was the most exciting part about attending a big party or just prior?
See, I wasn't a party girl back in the day. I was quiet. I was reserved. So that's not my fortune. You can pass that on to Mr. Queen.
Just getting out, enjoy. I mean, that's it.
I heard that. Was it the prep? I mean, because, you know, some people have to go out and get what they need for that particular night, even though they got a whole wardrobe of stuff. I don't have anything to wear tonight. I don't know. Y'all got to get shopping, right? Or y'all can find something already to get time. How's that work?
Yeah, I had to, because I was out there searching.
Keep it real, brother. Keep it real.
Ooh, no, boy. I like the honesty. I like the honesty, brother. I like the honesty.
Keeping it real. I like that.
All right, look. Here's my question for y'all. Who's the better dancer between you two, and why? And who can wobble? Wobble, baby. Wobble, baby. Wobble, baby.
Get it.
Oh.
Hey, big girls, make them back it
Get
up.
back it up. I think we got the answer right there, Keith.
Yeah, we know.
Oh man. Well, look.
Hey, well, they're gonna be wobbling. I can tell you that.
Well, look, y'all. We had too much fun tonight, but we're gonna have to close this thing out. Unfortunately.
Thank you so much for coming aboard.
What a night. What a guest. What guest. I mean, audience, you were fantastic again tonight. The guest just off the hook. So we're gonna ask you, like we do everybody at the end of the show. If you got any closing words or comments you want to leave the audience with, Cheryl and Keith?
Well, first of all, I know everyone on this show is not in a relationship. If you're single, I would say be patient, work on you until God sends someone your way. And I know it's a little out there, but I would say remain vertical instead of going horizontal.
Woo!
I can attest to this. You know, sometimes we've been in horizontal situations and it didn't work out well. We walked out brokenhearted, messed up, and it made it worse for the person that God has intended for us. So just be patient. Trust God. If it's for you, He's going to work it out. And for those that are in a relationship, if you haven't done this in a while, if you're still doing it, please continue to invest in one another, continue to affirm one another, encourage, support, motivate, love on one another, and most importantly, don't sweat the small stuff. You got to pick and choose your battles. This is your life partner. We on the same team, and whatever you do is for the betterment of the union. Let all those outside influences go, because those things is like a high. It's temporary. You know, when you got to come back home and you feel that sense of guilt, you got to remember that this is the person you vowed to be in a relationship with, and we're going to stick through this through thick and thin. We in it, love one another, encourage, and just be there for each other. I mean, it's so important to invest in your relationship. You got to deposit so that when you keep depositing, one day you're going to have to make a withdrawal. And I deposit this man every single day. And I want to say something funny. Some of y'all might have pets, and you know how a dog, when you come into the room, the dog get excited. So when I know my husband coming through that door, I turn around and shake my booty. I say, "Hey, babe, welcome home."
What? That's what I'm talking about. That's
Girl,
what I'm talking
girl,
about.
girl, you are made for being a couples ministry. I swear to God, you in the right field.
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Most definitely, time and patience will heal all wounds, and I know everyone has been wounded one time or another. Mm-hmm. So you have to invest the time and the patience, and trust and believe. Time and patience will heal all wounds, and also God is love.
Yes, He is.
No matter what, God is love. Yes. So no matter what, you have to put Him first. Now, as far as that shaking that booty thing, I'm gonna say this, all right? When I know my wife come home and I glance at the balcony and I judge her facial expression, what I do when she comes to the door, I sit there and twerk for her.
Damn, y'all stop.
I will say this.
Lord.
I will not be twerking at the party, right?
I'm just
Hey, it got lit if you up in that joint twerking.
It's all about enjoying one another, having fun, and just embracing taking advantage of chances and opportunities. We love you guys, and thank you so much for allowing us to be a part of this amazing show. Much love to you all.
All right, Q, look, we love y'all too, but Q, why don't you close it out on the behalf of the three hosts here?
I just want to say thank you guys for being wonderful guests. I want to say thank you to our audience. I want to remind you guys, please come out and support us with our Night Brothers Dance. The reason we want you there, because we want to have fellowship. It's great having you guys on air like this, but it's going to be even better if we can all get together in person. So guys,
and we've been wobbling together.
Yes, sir. Let's party with a purpose. If you plan on coming, type of one and say, I'm going to be there. Make that commitment to be there with us. And we look forward to seeing you guys again next week. Thank you, Keith and Cheryl, again. Arden, Lenny, I love you guys. I love my brothers. I love all of my partners. Pierre Parker and Rocky Parker will be back with us next week. And we'll see you guys on the other end. Deuces. We love you. Come on, everybody, get some love.
Right. Thank everybody.
Love. Awesome show. Thank y'all, audience. Thank y'all. Joanne Jenkins says she coming to the party. Marvin Nick says she coming. Kim
Nick in the building.
All right. Hey, look, if y'all want more of the Queens, y'all better show up, because they're going to show up and show out at the party. I know that.
I'll see you, Mimi.
All right, y'all. Good night, audience. Good night.
Good night. Peace out.